Hey everyone, welcome. It's me, Rihanna Johns, with, I want to say Rihanna Lashes and Lips, but I'm actually in the process of changing my business name. This is going to be something different. That's why I kind of hesitated. Should I say that or should I not? But it's going to be changing. And it's going to be changing soon. What I do is I help, hey Melissa, I help women gain the confidence to ascertain their dreams and turn those dreams into reality. Hello, Miss Carolyn. So one of the ways we're going to talk about that is like, do you all know a sociopath? Or do you know someone in your life that's been like that? So let me just show you this right quick. Don't forget to do this stuff. We're going to talk about some ways that they manipulate you, okay? And by learning these ways, you will also learn the way to not get manipulated any longer by these type of people. So sociopath and serial killers are kind of like on the same lines, only because they have zero remorse for any of the actions that they do. Think about that. Like, they don't care. Their antisocial personalities are not developed overnight. It's years in the making. My husband's playing a game behind me. Just ignore that. Hey, Rose. Hey, guys. Hey, Micah. So, let me just say this quote, okay? And I'm not sure who said this quote, but it's a quote that I really, really love. But it says, givers have to set limits because takers rarely do. Hey, Maria. And I just love that quote. It is like right on the money, right? We hit the nail on the head right there. So one of the ways that they manipulate you is through flattery. So have you ever had somebody just go on and on and on about how, oh, things look so good for you. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, your family's so special. And they'll do this, especially they know that they kind of take you off your defensive side a little bit, because it is a good quote, Jessica. I love that quote. They'll take you off your defensive side just a little bit because they're feeding into your low self-esteem. So that's one way that they do that. So if someone is like over flatterizing you, is flatterizing a word? Hey, we're going with it. If they're over flatterizing, hey Mike, then you steer clear of that person, okay? They're trying to manipulate you. They're a sociopath. Now, not all people who say, hey, I really like the shirt you're wearing. Hey, I like your hairstyle. That's not, I'm talking about overly excessive to the point you're just like, it's kind of uncomfortable. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all have had that happen, I'm sure. Another way they manipulate you is through staring. And I actually have someone in my life who does this to me. And it's the freakiest thing ever. And I totally avoid this person because they make me so uncomfortable. But they will wait until the conversation becomes silent. And they'll just keep staring at you. And you just feel like no matter what I say at this point, they're like gonna attack me, or they're gonna laugh, or I'm not sure what to do with this. This is just not feeling right. I mean, think about that. They just wait till it gets so quiet, and they'll just stare, and they're just waiting on you to respond. And they're waiting on you to respond because in their mind they're thinking of the next thing they're going to say. Okay, they're not really trying to have a conversation with you. They're just trying to feed off of where you're going to go with this so that they can manipulate you. Think about that. Okay, so it's just weird. So that kind of staring and silence kind of go in together. So they're going to stare and they're going to get silent with you. So I kind of intertwine those two. Another thing that they do is pretending. I have some notes over here so I can stay on track. Y'all know how I just like wander off. They play a role, okay? So it's almost like they're wearing a disguise in a way. You know, they're just being the person that they think you want them to be, okay? So they'll say whatever they have to. They totally have the mentality, whatever it takes. I'm going to get what I want from this person, by whatever means necessary. So they're going to feed off of you. They're going to play a role. They're going to play the person that you want them to be. If you're the type of person you're like, I hate people who lie. Well, Lord, they hate people who lie too. Didn't you know that? If you hate people, I don't know, who wear red shirts, just something off the wall. I mean, you could go crazy with it. If you want to find out if this person is a sociopath, you could just say something outrageous, like, I don't like people who wear red shirts. Now, I know that there's gang members and stuff like that. I'm not talking about them. Let's not get into all that. I just thought of something off my head. Maybe it wasn't the best example. But you could just say something totally off the wall like that, and they'll be like, yeah, me too. I hate people who wear red shirts. You know, they'll just go right into it. Then they'll start the blame game, okay? Well, I couldn't do it because of this. I couldn't do it because of that. And no one ever helps me. I have no one in my life. It's just all me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm missing your comments. Thank you so much, Maria, girl. Love ya. It's nothing's ever their fault. Their car broke down. Their boss fired them. Why did your boss fire you? Why did your car break down? Because you take responsibility on yourself, because you didn't do maintenance to your car, because you showed up late to work all the time. No. It's not like that with people who are sociopaths. No. They are never to blame, okay? And if you do try to bring that to their attention, well, maybe when your car started making that funny noise, you should have had it checked out. Well, I didn't have the money. You know, it just, once again, goes right into, not my fault. My son borrowed it, and he wrecked it, and I didn't have the money, and just yada, yada, yada. You see, it just keeps going on and on and on. Another way they're going to try to manipulate you is through intimidation. So they might not do this as a way of, I'm going to beat your butt, I'm going to beat you down. You know, there's a saying, I don't know if y'all ever heard it, where they're like, your butt's grass and I'm the mower. You know, not necessarily like that type of intimidation I'm talking about. I'm talking about like, they'll tell you things that they've done to other people to make you fearful that at some point they could do it to you. So just be looking out for those. So those people who are always seem to have conflict in their life, and they're always like, well, I did this to her and I said this to her, and they always come out looking like the big bad hero. Manipulators, okay? Sociopath, steer clear. I'm just saying. So, like, I have one of those people in my life, and I've had to literally, thank you, Cindy, I've had to literally block them from Facebook and just be done with them. And it is someone very close to me. It's a sad relationship that ended, but I just couldn't take the manipulation anymore. It was every day calling me, asking me for help, and then when I say something, well, why didn't you just do this? You know, things that just make common sense. Why didn't you just do this? Well, I couldn't, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, it just goes on, and you're just like, okay, oh my gosh, how is this not sensible to you? How do you not get that your life is screwed up because of these choices you keep making? So, long story short, cut them out, done with them. So I wanted to share this information with you guys because I looked it up, and this person fit every single criteria in this book. And I was like, you know what, I'll make some notes. I know some people on my Facebook, they've got some manipulators, some sociopaths in their life, and let me just tell you, it's not ever going to get better. It doesn't matter what the relationship you have with this person is, it's not ever going to get better. They are never going to change. So the best thing that you can do is remove yourself from the situation. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to me ramble on. I hope I have shed some light on some things. I hope I've given you some value. And you can always go back and watch the replay if you hopped on late. I know lots of you guys are on here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, I am Rihanna Johns. Oh, and I uploaded my new video. It's on YouTube. YouTube is Rihanna Johns. I'm real original there. So I'm doing the 100-day rejection challenge, and every day I do something different, and I find different ways for people to reject me. Because rejection is hard. And, you know, I'm just trying to desensitize myself from all of the rejection that's out there in the world. All right, guys, have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Stay beautifully you.